Welcome back to another video. This is Kelar, my dwarf boa. He is in the middle of starting a shed. As you can see, he's got a little hat on. He has definitely gotten his eye caps free, and if you notice his chin, he actually has just started trying to get his shed skin off of his lower jaw. This shed actually happened back in January. It is now May when I'm filming or editing this video, and that just shows you how behind I am. There will be another video soon because he did shed again, and it's really fun to see how much he has grown. Back around this time, he was approximately 235 grams of weight, and he is currently 360 grams after his most recent shed. So he's grown essentially 100 grams, which is fantastic. He's eating regularly, he's having a great appetite, he has wonderful sheds every time he does. The eye caps come completely free. His tail doesn't stick. Here, you can actually see him. He's like halfway down his body at this point. I was so lucky to have caught this shed on film. So feel free just to sit back and relax and enjoy watching him. And I may speed up some of this footage, but probably not. I want you to see just how long it takes him to really shed. It can take actually over an hour once they start getting it over their head. During their shed cycle, it's very stressful for them. So he's actually, you can see here, starting to get a little bit uncomfortable and making sure he's safe. They're very vulnerable at this stage because if any predator in the wild were to go after them, it would be difficult for them to defend themselves and to move quickly. Just like when they're trying to eat or going to the bathroom, they're at their most vulnerable at that point. So here he is moving to another place where he feels safe and covered, and he knows I'm watching him because the door is open and I have a phone which they can see the infrared in your camera. So he's like, quit looking at me, this is private. But I had to catch at least this shed cycle on camera. I really don't stress him out. I'd never hold him as soon as I see that his eyes are going blue or that his belly is starting to cloud up. I don't hold him. I don't even try to feed him until after he has shed because all that is very stressful for them. He has eaten after his eyes cleared but did not shed. So between blue eyes and completely shedding, he has eaten in the past. But he did have to take a few strikes at his food before he was able to actually get it. And usually he is just dead on like a sniper, you know. So I really try not to stress him out during this time. how freaking cool is it to see the old skin separating from the scales? It's so cool. look at his tail through the scaling. That is so cool. Hi, buddy. He was trying to hide behind some foliage here and get really comfortable. And he was just working on his tail at this point. It has to make it through all of that shed skin. It's like unrolling a sock off your foot, like inside out. So he's getting his toes out of his sock at this point. For the next day or so, he's actually going to be much more sensitive to touch. Their skin is more vulnerable at this point because it is so new. Just like if your foot is peeling off some skin, the skin underneath that is so new and untouched that it is really quite sensitive. So I do also try not to handle him for the first 24 hours after he has shed, typically. I did break that rule recently with this newest shed, but I was very, very gentle. Thank you so much for watching this video of Kelar's shed. If you did stay for the entire video, and no, I did not speed up any of the footage, as you may have noticed. If you stayed for the entire video, comment below what your favorite toppings for pizza are, and what you really would never eat on pizza. Thank you so much for watching.